though, but of course, very nice to be able to do this again with you. Of course, we had a really great block at Genesis, and of course, you've been very busy, which is good, booked and busy.
Likewise for you, mate.
I've been booked and busy, but I'm trying to be invested and rested, and so I'm trying to, not dial back, but, really make sure I'm a little bit more selective. And I think Genesis, of course, is a stop that no matter which way you look at it, you have to make sure you're there. And, of course, we got ourselves a Pokemon match getting ready to go down here. ESAM and BassMage, bro.
Please tell me about the weakness of each of them. Like, does it work properly? I think it's a neutral game,
right? I mean, it is a neutral game.
I mean, Pikachu does have Iron Tails.
Yeah.
That does help a bit.
That's
right. Besides this, it's kind of going to be even.
Yeah, I think the off-stage gameplay, it's hard for me to really call it because Jigglypuff can be out there for so long, but this is ESAM. He kind of wrote the book on how to deal with characters off-stage, whether you have a little Mac recovery or you got as many jumps as Kirby or Jigglypuff. When I look at their numbers just on paper, I think, Jigglypuff just kind of pales in comparison and just,
results, I guess?
Well, not just the results, but also just the frame data.
Oh, okay.
I know Jigglypuff has some pretty okay options. She has a frame 5 jab. She's pretty good, but she's not Pikachu. But when it comes to taking stocks, though, I still might have to give that to Pikachu. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I actually don't. It's hard for me to call because these two are so talented.
These two are so talented indeed. And, well, there is the sponsor buff happening, too. We need to talk about it.
Yeah,
ESAM just joined Stride Esports, I think, 2 days ago with MVD. And who else? Dark Wizard, I think, if I'm correct. So, yeah, a few people joined in this team. And let's see if it's a buff or debuff. It's going to be interesting. On the other side, we have BassMage, who's going to represent Yasumi, which is a French organization. So, in a sense, my heart will have to go for BassMage.
Yeah, BassMage, of course, is an absolute menace on the sticks, to say the least. Same could be said for ESAM, of course. ESAM being one of our oldest active Ultimate members, too. For us, this is history we're looking at right here, but we need to see some history be made in this match. You already know what it is. No button check. This is the match immediately opening up with the Thunder Jolt. You know that BassMage is going to try to stay airborne and away from that. Just like, the Mario Bros, when it comes to Thunder Jolt, I know, right? When it comes to that neutral special, it just opens up the door for so much damage.
Oh, my goodness. What a way to start everything. 43-49, and they roll in for a good, and oh, my goodness. Okay.
Oh.
BassMage just playing on hand in the palm of ESAM right now.
Hey, 100%. It felt like we were getting ready to see the opening interaction right there of possibly a down air, which is kind of an unheard of thing right there to hit Jigglypuff with. But if there's a will, there's most certainly a way on ESAM's behalf. Whoa.
Do you see how ESAM is playing with his up tilt? He's forcing BassMage to go for a low approach, so from the ground, which is obviously one of the worst situations for Jigglypuff.
Yes, no doubt about that.
Uh-oh. Trying to go for down frame. The 2-frame, interesting. Not going to connect this time, but maybe next one.
That's right. Oh, and I like to stall at the ledge, too. Smart on ESAM just to go for Thunder Jolt. You don't want to get too close to Sing at the ledge. Of course, if you sleep on BassMage, they're going to bring some nightmares to reality. We'll put it that way. So
nice.
Great stuff right here on BassMage's behalf. Getting the most out of their stock, too, despite being as light of a character as they are. Up tilt, not quite. Up air, not quite.
That's a lead Jigglypuff we got there. He doesn't have it, but he's still alive. 100% behind. That's going to die from this. Yeah, sure. Okay, well, good way to start the set we got from ESAM here, just jumping around and trying to get his footing again on this second stock. And there we go. Already 15% and still counting.
That's right. And I think this is the great thing about ESAM's Pikachu play more than some of the other ones that we see is that, we know how dangerous Pikachu is when it comes to putting on damage, when it comes to, their frame data and everything. But we get to see, very select parts of Pikachu's toolkit, and he uses the right ones at the right moment every time. He doesn't come out swinging real crazy. No. That's not the match you want to be playing versus Jigglypuff. Get close, let your movement, bait out something punishable, and then make them pay.
Just like in VGC, you know exactly what are the effective moves against in this specific matchup and using them again and again and again. And it works well. Look at that. Still on his first stock and, oh my god, jab into I think, oh, the dash attack is not going to connect. And there we go. Reverse of the situation for ESAM. Still ramping up damage on the second stock of BassMage. Still surviving this one. Evan with a bad DI.
Whoa.
But BassMage didn't have his final word there. He just jumped in there, did manage to get a kill, but at what cost? 80%.
80%, but was able to get down there and go to the depths of hell to get that stock taken from Pikachu. ESAM getting a little taste of their own medicine right here. I'm loving this forward air. Still not enough to do it. Okay, this is some of the more unfortunate parts, I think, of the Pikachu gameplay is that, in other characters' toolkits, forward air is definitely a KO option where, for Pikachu, forward air might give you a lot of rage. You might live forever.
Yeah, well, he did manage to find a very good kill and a clean and quick one, if I may say. No reach at all, yet a good confirm there to finally start ramping up damage on the last stock of BassMage. But there we are, the first rest of this set. Do you think we're going to have other ones?
Oh, we definitely are. I mean, again, these are two juggernauts meeting right here. Pools round 2 of all places as well.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, this is typically a top 32, top 24 match at other events, but this is only pools. So
welcome to Genesis X, I guess.
Welcome to Genesis X right here. You better bring it your A game. I'm like, okay. Like what I'm seeing here. Nice. I'm liking the empty jumps here. Just trying to bait out what the movement option is going to be from BassMage. Gets the 4 there. Can't get anything off of that jab. There's Pound. Whoa!
Just wanted to end it all with that call out. Not going to happen, unfortunately. And there we go. ESAM again with the steamroll. He's the one in advantage for like the 75% of the match. But BassMage does manage to make the most out of the 25%. He's like, he can finally play.
So your best interest to try to milk this for everything that it's worth right now. A lot of percent being put on, but as long as it's forwarder on the right part of the stage, you'll be okay.
Indeed. And the move starts to get a bit stale, if I'm correct. So yeah, he can still survive this one. Next one though, if he keeps on being on the ledge like this, yeah, it's going to be fatal. That's
right. Maybe one of the quicker aerials could come out and benefit him a little bit more. I believe forward air is the slowest of all Pikachu's aerials. Not to say that that's a bad thing at all, because I mean, this is still Pikachu for God's sakes. But you know, maybe back air, possibly could almost get the job done. Night. Wow. And again, it just goes to show what happens when you can just slow a match down, you know?
Keeping his count to the very end, you said it, and again, just incentivizing on the 10 seconds he can finally play in the match. ESAM was adding pressure over pressure again and again and again, using those rising uppers to force BassMage to find another way to at least just land on the stage.
Yes.
But a few times he does manage to finally put his 2 feet on the ground. Well, he did manage to make the most out of it, just like there.
He did, yeah. I mean, again, we kind of seen what the match was going to be right when the match sets go. It was, you know, ESAM in the air, throwing out Thunder Jolt. I think BassMage, very well aware, is not good to be on the ground shielding Thunder Jolt, because that gives Pikachu enough time to run up and then grab and go for something crazy. But now you're kind of in a tough spot too, because now Jigglypuff is in the air, which isn't a bad position to be in at all. But now you have Pikachu, somebody who's very nimble and very quick, trying to chase you down. So
exactly, you don't have any more shield anymore, so you're just going to get hit by those rising uppers and so on. Now, though, it's going to be a best of 5, so if BassMage shows his hands a bit too quickly, because this is just kind of one trick he can do once during the set, right? That rest, that lullaby we just saw there. He can't do them anymore, so he needs to be wary of what ESAM can offer like consistently in the set.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, I misspoke a little bit earlier. I believe down air is the slowest of Pikachu's aerials. But, you know, again, I think in some of those higher stake situations, back air, of course, is certainly a great option to go for. But, you know, the match wrapped up the way it did, so we can't live in the past too much. BassMage, of course, kind of getting a bit of a rinse and repeat from game number 1. You know, again, it's a slow start.
Peak sense of deja vu again.
Ow! Whoa! Okay.
Yeah, walk down the road.
Look at the footwork. This Pikachu knows some tricks right here. This is the beauty contest Pikachu.
He's vibing the music there, because if I'm correct, this is Donkey Kong country music.
I believe so. Whoa!
And we got the bass dropping.
My goodness, yeah, we got your funny business right there. Great stuff on ESAM's, or excuse me, not ESAM, BassMage's behalf to equalize that game before it got any more out of control. Bit of a cold start, but. You know, again, BassMage is so good at equalizing a game. I would like to see them maybe get a little bit more control in the neutral towards the beginning. I know it's, again, very difficult thing to do.
You saw that one, right? Bro, you saw that down B here. The rest was already ready, and he was on the way just to pull the trigger there. Good get of attack by ESAM to survive a bit more, but be wary, though.
Yeah, be careful. What was he looking for? Okay, more Thunder Jolts, of course. Not wanting to hold shield too long. Rolling out of harm's way. Whoa, falling.
Dude!
Hummingbee, I'm about to crap my pants.
This is the first set, mate. Okay.
Bruh. Y'all need to get on.
Let's see how. I think this is the last one, yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, he would maybe have to go for Pounder, depending where he's at, directional air dodge. But able to make it back. Both sides fighting off stage. Look like a game of Dragon Ball Z right now. 2% differential, and these Thunder Jolts providing them optimal coverage.
Yeah, oh, good. F-slash not going to get punished there. Oh, what is that? That great branch. Anyway, something different we see here compared to the previous. Look at the way BassMage is just hovering around ESAM. Before, he was straight up above him, which was making him kind of very, how to say, sensible to the uppers of ESAM. This time he's just strolling around on the edge of Pikachu just to avoid them and try to revert any approach if it doesn't work. What's that tech?
Bro, listen, say it with me. It is the taunt to get bodied.
Did he taunt?
He did taunt. He charged up a little bit, but it's ESAM, you know, for God's sake. That's just a part of his MO at this point. Great stuff here. Okay, even stocks across the board. BassMage starting to cook frame 5 on the dash attack. I'm in your face with it.
Nice time he's in the lead. But oh shit. bye-bye. I'm not going to die from this one, but next one, though, be wary.
That's right. Gotta be careful here. Thunder Jolts right here, retreating Thunder Jolts at that. You do not want Jigglypuff jumping in and around all over you. Trying to alleviate a lot of that pressure.
Trying to get back on the stage. I don't think it did touch the ground, so there's not a lot of jumps remaining here, forcing to use the elbow chair to get back on the stage. Does manage to connect, but that down there is not going to kill yet. Oh my god, this loss exactly looked like the previous game we had.
That's right, but let's see if it wraps up any differently. Let's see if ESAM has learned his lessons. Landing Nair, frame 3, one of your safer options up close and personal. I want to see a little bit more Nair and backer come out on BassMage's behalf. Not as quick as some of ESAM's options, but definitely super safe.
Saved by the Thunderbolt again.
Hold up!
Going to survive again, avoiding all the juggles here. But is it going to be up throw? Is going to be enough. Yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah, that's going to do it.
Okay, 1-1.
Okay,
he did manage to find the finishing touch as he missed during the previous game.
One game apiece right here on both of these two talented players' sides. I can't help but to feel like they did a really good job of adjusting to each other.
Yes,
both sides are so just well calculated, very precise with their approaches, and I think sometimes it kind of comes back to bite them in the butt.
Yeah, you saw how BassMage was hovering around Pikachu instead of just above him, right?
Yeah.
Well, on the side of ESAM, what do we have as a tool to counter this? We have upwards angled F-tilt.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, sweet spot with that. It was perfect again. GG's by ESAM, proving that yes, he knows how to finish stocks and then games.
Yes.
GG's.
Yes.
1-1, and we are going to FD.
So no platforms. This could be a little different. Wow, again, you have those platforms for like extended Thunder Jolts, just being able to jump in air and shoot those out a little bit more comfortably, but also landing becomes a little bit more difficult on both sides. Let's see how it goes. It looks like BassMage is the one kind of opening up early right here. Okay, nice, wonderful stall out, knowing that down B was probably on the horizon. Up air into arrest. Great stuff right here on BassMage as we kick off game number 3.
Big brain move here. He knew that ESAM was going to contest his landing with his rising uppers. Guess what? I can go for a falling upper on my side and then punish you with a comfort into arrest. GG's BassMage, shake my hand.
That's right. I would like to shake your hand, my friend.
Oh, that's not a hand. How do you call this?
That's right.
Purple thing.
There you go.
All right.
ESAM looking good, though, still. Trying to put on some extra credit, just staying back in the cut, using Thunder Jolts to try to figure out what the option's going to be. I want to keep my footing in this neutral, but I don't want to physically approach. Mice getting, man, bro, what the heck?
Dude, for a second, I thought he was DK or something there. How come you can actually combo a Pikachu like this for 38%?
It's unheard of, dog. Whoa.
Avoiding all the Thunderbolts, avoiding the up tilts. BassMage in the driver's seat for the first time in the set. Sure, you can take your time now.
Yeah. You have the luxury of slowing things down. And again, this kind of goes back to what I talked about before, like the importance of slowing a match down and kind of turning it into a game of chess. However, you're going up against somebody equally as intelligent as you are, and also playing a character that benefits from slowing a match down just as good as yours. I'd almost feel like sometimes it's okay to hold just a little bit more forward. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, okay,
there we go, landing with a downer. You said he was going maybe for the aggressive one time. He got punished. Where are the techs?
Just
ESAM!
I don't know. I think that may have been untechable. I've seen the green sparks. I'm not exactly sure that happened just in a blink of an eye. BassMage right here just swinging big right now. More importantly, swinging correctly.
Indeed. Oh, left trump is going to be killed by the back sure. But yeah, again, the damage had been done. One stuck ahead for the half-French player Yasumi BassMage. Isn't going to be enough. Or is ESAM going to find a clutch factor somewhere within him?
Well, let's see.
Oh, yes, that looks now.
Nice and then landed out with the Nair too. Nair lasts so long and is very safe. Okay, nice retreating Thunder Jolt again. Nice, force him to jump over. We're seeing we're seeing the fighting game aspect of ESAM come out. I use Thunder Jolt, force you to jump the minute you leave your feet. Again, I got an anti-air option on the ready.
Okay. Wait a minute. Going to the 2-frame with down smash, not going to connect again.
Oh, nice. I like that fall away Nair too. That was smooth from ESAM's bad. BassMage, of course, with the control in the corner, and most importantly, off stage here.
I think it was a missing put on that F smash. Unfortunately, not going to connect, and this would give enough room for BassMage to can back on the stage without any issues.
Yeah. Okay,
nice air again.
Virtually, just unscathed here, if you will.
Having a wall of fur and Nair here. I love what BassMage is trying to put in place. Is it going to be enough? Again, ESAM has the control in the air, which is kind of surprising. He's sharking below that balloon, and it's working quite well.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, no, oh my goodness. Got the read there that time, but just a little bit slow to the draw. Roll out. Back up, man.
I think that surprises someone, so yeah, good job, I guess. BassMage keeping his nickname in place here with, well, his calmness, I may say. It's a regrab. It's a regrab.
It's a regrab. Yeah.
Yeah. Good guy. Good guy, BassMage.
Nice.
Thank you.
Was looking for up tilt right there. Getting another nair, too. -4 on hit. Very safe. It's the back here. The wall of pain that's going to get it done. BassMage goes up 2 games to ESAM's 1. What is ESAM to do to adjust? Because, again, ESAM can play a very calm, cool, collected, very well-thought-out game. BassMage wants to play the exact same one.
I would say third thing, not let Final Decimation open.
No.
Just give you more room to get back on the stage instead of just a ledge, because it seems like BassMage enjoyed every time he had interaction there. So
Yes.
Yeah. Add more platform, PS2, I guess. I mean, I'm just a card, so who am I to talk about it?
Well,
but
knows,
yeah,
right?
PS2, FD, yeah. Battlefield, small Battlefield.
Yeah.
That's a good choice. First thing. Secondly, just do what you did up to now, because he played wonderfully well for the first 3 games, and I'm sure that he can pull it off for the 4th or the 5th. So
100%, man.
And third team, I guess, take the MVD buff behind him, because he needs another sponsor buff, I think.
Yeah, you know what? Why not? Just give me the double stride esports super buff. If Shattuck is close to this, the triple one. Let's see how it goes. Potential final game right here for the legend we know as ESAM. Get ready to face off against a BassMage, the Jigglypuff. It's looking pretty terrifying right now. Let's put it. This is looking like Season 1 Pokemon Jigglypuff. Like when they show up and start singing, everybody's in trouble.
Do you know how we call Jigglypuff in French?
What's that?
Rondoudou.
Rondoudou.
Rondoudou indeed.
Oh, damn. Okay. I just learned something new.
All right. Slightly again for ESAM, just like usual. Classic Monday here for him.
Loving these utilizations of Nair, too. I think ESAM, again, with how quick that move is, can kind of fake you out, making something going to land on top of you, maybe do a fall away Nair. Oh, falling up air into the rest. That's going to go for the landing there into up smash. This is exactly what I was talking about. Again, Pikachu does such a good job at chiseling and whittling away at you, but when it comes to taking stocks, sometimes they get a little outclassed, and even matchups like Pikachu versus Jigs.
They kind of backfire every time. As you say, he does have issues taking a kill, and just like that, he's just giving enough rage for BassMage to find a quick kill. And worst case scenario, he can actually punish the rest, but without any rage, that up's actually not going to kill.
No, not at all. And this is kind of one of the issues with Pikachu is that, in some of those areas where they can't quite take a stock off stage or on stage, they have that luxury of dealing with you off stage, but this is Jigglypuff. BassMage. Oh!
Okay, was that one untakeable?
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Was that one untakeable, Ron?
I don't know. It
wasn't.
I don't think it was. Yeah, you know what? ESAM is just different. Finally able to get one, man, at the 11th hour, and you know what? Not too much extra credit put on board for themselves. Uh-oh, look at this. Right, just staring each other down. Just 2 animals in the cage right now. Don't ever.
Okay.
What the heck?
Nice punish, bro. Someone will have to do an explanation after this game.
Bruh. Dog, I am in distress and disarray right now.
ESAM straight up looked at BassMage and said, are you ready for this one?
Bruh.
Up tilt, up air, rest. GG's. True combo.
G's indeed. Wow. This is looking anything but good right now for ESAM. Hopefully, they can figure out a way to close this joint out.
Let's see if he can do it again. Now BassMage can actually go for the fancy stuff.
Yeah, possibly, but again, you're going to need the fancy stuff and, the simple stuff, the clean stuff, everything, man. That sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff, too. You're going to need it all, man, because this ain't looking good, bro.
I take it back. I guess he was fancy enough up to now. He did the fancy part and just go for the classic ones. Okay, avoiding all the Thunderbolts. Good nair. Nothing afterwards, unfortunately, but again, just ramping up a bit more damage on this little rodent. Okay, 116%. I can't help but to feel like, we're working with limited time at ESAM. I'm loving how they've slowed this match down, even slower than what we've seen it just in a couple of the interactions prior. Thunder Jolt, of course, a good way to keep your opponent at bay, even if you have a great jump like Jigglypuff, gets the throw. But also, as I talk about the importance of anti-airing on ESAM's behalf, BassMage, same could be said for them. You jump over BassMage, I hit you with that up air, you know what's next. Yeah, you know what's next indeed. And there, dash attack finally going to the kill. And ESAM not out of the woods yet, still trying to make the best out of the situation. No tech on the side of BassMage, and there we go. Have a very good string here on the side of Stride Esports. ESAM. Okay. Need to avoid all the nairs. Yes, he's going to get back on the stage, avoiding the ass smash, but not the back air afterwards. Evading the dash attack. There we go. Forcing nair dodge. Nope. Going straight up into the up air.
Cooking right now here. Working with limited time. Back air is on the horizon. We should see a lot more of that. Plus nair dash attack. ESAM said, we're going to game 5, brother. I don't know what you were told. Down air.
Avoiding the down B now, getting back on the stage, not going for the wall, up throw, not going to get killed. Yes, he's going for the down throw now, just keeping the up throw fresh.
That was so smart on ESAM's side to go for down B.
That could do it?
No, not quite. Using down B right there to force him to land right in front of them as opposed to trying to go above and over them.
There you go, the Thunderbolt into dash attack. You can feel it in the air. Up throw is going to kill this side. GG's.
See you in game 5.
Whoa!
Wow.
BassMage has the tag calm, but ESAM was a calm one here.
Yes, you know, I'm going to be real. This is the calmest I've ever seen ESAM play. You know, usually he's playing to the camera. There's a lot more taunting, a lot more, you know, silliness.
Yeah, but
this is grown man ESAM.
This was an angry ESAM.
Yeah, that too.
You can feel it behind the mask.
Oh, yeah. That's right. And there's also a freshly shaven ESAM, too. It's different. It's different, okay? You know, I'm kind of in the same boat, bro. If you would have seen me a week ago, you would have been like, dog, this is a face only a mother could love. I need a shave, bro. My mom was starting to ask questions. She said, did he die? What happened with him? Did he get locked up? You haven't seen him in a while.
If you had seen mine. Oh, my God. Never mind. Moving on. Okay, best of 5. Last game here. Hey, I'm all in for that. This is first set together, and, well, I enjoy the way it's looking. BassMage again. How do you feel when you're like this close to get the win and it slip out of your hands?
You know, I mean, as somebody who is very well versed in that terrain of top player efficiency as myself, I'd have to say it doesn't matter how I feel. However, you know, if I had to make a super educated guess, I'd imagine, you know, it's a little disheartening, you know, to, you know, play absolutely out of your mind only to have it, you know, kind of taken from you. But, you know, it was a well-earned taking. I think, you know, ESAM certainly played safe, played calm, cool, and collected, was able to close it out. And just, again, that top player, you know, just old-school clutch that he has, it was able to work.
Yeah, it was able to work. Now we are back onto Hollow Bastion. So, yeah, definitely a ban on a final destination compared to Game 3. Is it going to be enough here for ESAM to make it? Shall see. BassMage slightly behind, but again, those percent doesn't mean nothing when you're facing a Pikachu.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You know, Pikachu, of course, can put on percent like some of the best of them in the game. Again, courtesy of that nair, forward air, and back air for sure. Even just jab and down tilt are, you know, good at putting on great percent. That's why we see ESAM do so well in doubles. He knows his role. However, you know, in singles, he has to be, you know, the one to put on a percent and the one to take stocks. And then the key area that he's so efficient in, which is the off-stage gameplay, you kind of lose a little access to that with Jigglypuff just due to how well they play off-stage.
I love the conversion that ESAM is trying after each of these Thunderbolts. Either dash attack, either up smash. You know exactly that BassMage will try to clank with them with a nair, and he's trying to find a way to punish it.
Yeah. If there's a will, there's most certainly
a will. But what?
Look at the patience.
What was that?
That was some patience right there. Again, nerves of steel, if you will. You know, understanding, look, I'm not going to press nothing. I know you're waiting for me to not press nothing. I'm just going to wait just a little bit longer and then go for the throw. Of course, not quite getting the KO they're looking for. Nice. Frame 4 jab, trying to lock frame 5 jab, excuse me, on Jigglypuff, trying to lock ESAM down in the corner. A little off the mark, but still ended up getting the stock.
Yeah, trading on that hit will just give enough room for BassMage to react with a good dash attack and take the very, very slightly all-baked again. ESAM here with no rage at all. We have a few issues to find a kill, I guess. Although the nair is doing quite a lot of work. Fair is going to get a kill. GG's. No hardness at all. Whoa, the movements of ESAM.
GG, shake my hand. I'm moving and I'm schmoving right now. Catch this Pikachu on the dance floor at Guild House later on tonight. Nice. There's the pound attack. Of course, they're doing a good job at just, again, breaking that comfort zone that, you know, Pikachus don't really want you in. And it's so weird.
Comfort zone. Yes, get some sleep, my boy.
Oh, my goodness. He said you aren't well rested. And damn it, you aren't well tested either. Great stuff right here on BassMage. BassMage looking good and very poised to close this match out. Gets the pound.
My goodness, another mistake from the side of ESAM going to, well, cost him a stock. Maybe the game, although we have seen already him being able to provide, get a good clutch factor. There we are. Could confirm again, finding a very early kill with only 23% to be counted here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, another fair.
Looking good right now. Both sides knowing what's at stake right here. Tournament life, at least on the winner's side, back against the wall. A lot of these short hop dares we've seen before. Pikachu just cannot afford to eat too many more of those forward into the nair. Oh, you tried
smash again. Oh my god, I don't think he's hit a single one of them besides when they are on rest. No tech again on the platform here by ESAM.
Oh my goodness, I mean, ESAM is the king of checking you on your techs. Oh my god. Okay, almost eating the F smash right there. I like that. The pullback right there from Jigglypuff just outspacing ESAM ever so slightly. BassMage looking good. Dash attack, frame 5. I'm in your face.
BassMage trying to avoid the Thunderbolt by any way possible. Oh! Low profiling the up tilt. I get it. F throw here to get the stage control. Avoiding the nair. Avoiding the up. Nope, not avoiding the upper here. Shocking below again. ESAM finding his favorite ground here. Is it going to be enough? Going for the Thunder Jolt, maybe?
Maybe.
Nope.
Maybe.
Nope.
Okay.
Up.
Playing this one safe on their way back down. There's
Yeah.
Thunder Jolt. What the? Whoa!
Slightly off on the timing here, but the idea was great. Nair here to just punish again and force ESAM after the stage. No 2-frame again. Trying to punish the roll. Not going to happen this time.
Oh, God. So sneaky.
And the back air! Is it going to be off? Yes!
And the pop off, well deserved, is present right here from BassMage. Great stuff right here on BassMage's behalf. You know, again, valiant effort from ESAM for sure, but got a little too Thunder Jolt happy, and I felt like BassMage was able to find that sweet spot between Pikachu and the Thunder Jolt and capitalize the way that they were supposed to. Great stuff.
Yeah, so BassMage will take the win here after
Yes,
a
sir.
very tense set up to the very, very last hit.
Yeah.
Both players going back and forth. Even if, again, we have to confess that ESAM was the one in the lead a few more times compared to BassMage here.
Yeah, I would have to agree. You know, both sides just, again, kind of was this this game of tug of war, almost like, you know, like the two supervillains that play chess, you know,